Hello YouTube, I am back finally. It's been like 3 weeks or whatever. I have got a great mixed tier battle against MrApeSh1t, and he is so close to 100 subs, so close. You need to go and watch his videos and then subscribe to him because he's a really cool guy, and yeah, you just need to do what I say. So, without further ado, let's start this battle. So, I lead off with a Gliscor because I love me some Gliscor. And sorry for the really reflecty thing here. He leads off with the Ambipom, and he's gonna go for the Fake Out, obviously. I know he can take that pretty well. And he's just gonna go for the taunt, predicting me probably to set up some Stealth Rocks. But I try to go for the Roost because I thought maybe he's gonna switch out. So I go for the U-turn here, predicting his U-turn actually, but he just switches out, so basically the same principle goes on there. So I switch out into my Richter because he's gonna want to nom all of Suicune's moves, and he goes for the Calm Mind, and I just set up some Stealth Rocks because he is a monster, and that's what kind of Swampert he is. So I know usually Suicunes who set up a Calm Mind are more defensive, or probably max defense. And so I switch into my Sceptile to take the Surf, and I'm going to try to hit him with the Leaf Storm. Unfortunately, he switched into his Registeel, and that's going to do a good bit, because I didn't think since it is Specs Leaf Storm. So he's going to set up Stealth Rocks, predicting my switch, and I'm just going to go here for I believe, the Earthquake. And he predicts that perfectly, goes into his Flygon, and he is now going to U-turn because, that's great. But I'm predicting him to U-turn because I always see a whole bunch of Scarf Flygons. I hit him with the U-turn, and that's really cool, and I get a crit. And yeah, wow. You guys will understand here in a little bit, but so now I'm predicting a switch into Registeel because, because he did that before, and I don't think Sceptile usually can do much to Registeel. But I hit a Typhlosion with the Focus Blast, which doesn't take him out, which is a little bit irritating, but on the other hand, it's not that bad. So he hits me with a Fire Blast, and I'm like, wow, that did a lot. I didn't know that Typhlosion had that much power, but he's in the Blaze, and so I was thinking, man, he's wrecking me. But the thing is, I don't realize what he's doing, because when he switched in the Typhlosion onto my Sceptile, I thought that he was Scarf, because why would you do that otherwise? And now he's just tearing through me, and this is more of a specially defensive Clefairy, so I'm like, wow, this is insane, And then I realize, oh crap, he's not Scarfed. No, I haven't even realized it yet. Look at this. I sent in my Infernape, and wow, he's faster than me. That's surprising. Huh. Let me think about that one for a little bit. But now I switch into my Sceptile because I'm like, duh, he's not Scarfed, he's Specs. I'm such an idiot. So I Sludge Bomb him just to be safe. I don't want to use Leaf Storm because obviously that would reduce my special attack, and that's not good. So I think he knows that I'm Specs by now. So he switches into his Registeel, knowing that I'm gonna have to switch out. He uses Iron Head, and that's not gonna do much to me because I'm Gliscor and I'm really defensive, and now I'm just going to roost off all that damage and just see what he does. And he goes for the Thunder Wave, predicting my switch, which I don't know really what Registeel could do to a Gliscor. Maybe he's just counting on the fact that my Earthquake couldn't one-hit KO him, and maybe I was going to switch out on that or whatever. So miss another Earthquake. He predicts that perfectly, but I didn't really have another option unless I was going to U-turn and then get hit by an Iron Head or something. So the smartest play was the Earthquake, and now I'm going to Earthquake his Suicune, predicting the U-turn, and I get another crit on the Suicune. That's what I was, because I remembered getting a huge crit on Suicune, and that's going to matter a lot. So I send out my Miss Murder, and he's just going to do rest, and that makes me really sad. I really wish I could have hit him with an Earthquake. But I'm going to set up a Calm Mind, and of course, because Sleep Talk always works out for my opponent, he gets a Calm Mind too, instead of a Surf. So I set up another Calm Mind, hoping that the Sleep Talk will either give him rest or... No, Calm Mind. Calm Mind. Again, I'm like, this is ridiculous. How does the sleep talk always work in my opponent's favor? So now his surf's gonna do about what it would before. I think I'm 2 ahead now. So he goes for another surf, and it's doing less and less damage each time. But I call it right here. Even though I'm +3, I know it's gonna be a crit. I called it in real life, and yeah, I lose my guard over that. Something that stupid. So now I'm just gonna destroy him, even though he's +2 Calm Mind. This Leaf Storm is absolutely gonna wreck him up because Specs, Leaf Storm, Sceptile is nothing to joke about. So obviously I don't want to get Fake Out. I don't want him to lose yet, and he's just gonna hit me with the Fake Out, and that does a pretty good amount. If he would have double hit, I think he could take me out pretty easy. So I was kind of fearing that, and I just left. Did you guys see that? I just left the room. I don't know why I left the room. So I'm pretty sure I thought pretty hard about this, and I'm really expecting him to U-turn because he's an Ambipom, and before he switched out because he didn't have much to do. If he's going to go for the double hit, I think my best option is to Roost. And he does go with the double hit, and I guess it doesn't take me out. It's really close, though, which is scary that an Ambipom can do that much to a lead Gliscor, actually. So I'm going to hit him with another Earthquake. And yeah, that's all fine and dandy because he's out of there now. And I'm thinking, nope, I go for the Roost, forgetting he has a taunt. So I think I go for the U-turn. Yep, I do go for the U-turn, and I get another crit. Then the Gliscor is just a crit hitting machine. So I switch out into my X Silver, and he's just gonna take that Outrage and get owned. I was gonna HP ice him, but now he's confused, which is perfect. Exactly what I wanted. I hope he hits himself in his confusion, and he does. And that's awesome, because I can hit Roost off. So I got really lucky with the hacks there. That really helped me out. So he snaps out Confusion, though. And I was like, la la la. But my Roost is going to be roosting up more health than he is dishing out. So, that kind of balances out as just kind of a Roost stall here. And yeah, I just keep doing that, trying to stall him out on his Confusion. And he gets 3 Outrages, but it doesn't really matter because I'm almost up to full health after the leftovers and the Roost. And yeah, so now he's confused, and I'm not thinking. I went for the Roost. Bad play. I should have just went straight for the Earthquake, because why would he stay in if he was confused? But it doesn't really matter, because I just take out his whatchamacallit anyway, so his Registeel. So now he's going to hit me with a Psychic, and because I don't have very good special defense, that is going to kill me. I don't really think the crit really mattered, because I could have hit him with an Earthquake, and he would have died, but he still had his Flygon in there, who would have been faster than me, and he could have outraged me. It depends on how much that Psychic would have done. So, really good game. It could have changed a little bit at the end there, and there were some misplays and some hacks, but really, it was really fun. I'm starting to like that mixed tier now, and yeah, so I rambled on for long enough. See you later, YouTube, and give me the nice welcome back.